Well, hello there everybody, my name is TreeBurgers and welcome back to Trailmakers. So we are continuing our campaign where we are stranded in space and we have to get out of space regardless of how hard and tough and just honestly so terrible that's gonna be, because last time, well, we did try to do something, but the progress was anything but acceptable. I feel like it's the best way to describe it. It really wasn't good, but we're gonna have a redemption today because I'm feeling rather confident about today, if I should say so myself. Well, we have a core right there, but we can't really bring it across the water unless the water is not very deep. And it actually doesn't look too deep. Let's just see if we can drive through it. Well, technically we can, but I'm not sure if that is a good idea. We have a power core right there. So if we just activate this drone right here, we should be able to get this power core and we can put even more engines on our ride. And I really like that. So let's just turn around. Oh, just scoop this one up. And there we are. We already handed in our first piece of stuff for today. And that's pretty dope. So I have this theory that we're going to go for a boat today and just try... Okay, thank you. We're gonna go for a boat today and just roam around the lands here and see if we can complete some of the island stuff, because I think that is a place that we can make some progress, mainly because we haven't visited any islands, so the chance that I will mess this up is somewhat low. So I'm also thinking today the theme will be to not completely and utterly screw this up. And I think I came up with this plan that we have to start being more open to the fact that sometimes we might want to build things that are just a little bit bigger, because at the end of the day that's gonna benefit us. So now, since I don't think that this will be able to do anything but go straight, oh my god, the amount of power we have. Well, I think I almost added too many engines to our boat here, but I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing though. So what I think we need to do now is that with this engine right here, configure. So instead of this thing helping us go forwards and backwards, we're actually gonna make this thing help us turn. And if we then go back out into the water and we once again select our boat here, then it definitely turns. But I also kind of got the buttons the wrong way around, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it's working and that's the most important. It's not very fast at the moment, but we're moving forwards. And that's the most important. I have to figure out these controls eventually, because this is kind of messing with my brains when I have to invert my steering, but for now it's okay. Part of me is surprised and a part of me is not really surprised that we managed to build a boat that is this horrible. While it catches some decent speed, it's just really... Oh god, it's terrible. It's actually terrible. It's barely even sailing. It's for some reason just constantly trying to flip itself over on the waves here. And I'm judging by the shape of the boat, that might have something to do with it, but I'm not too sure about it. Matter of fact is that even though we haven't even explored up here, I see an absolute bunch of cores here, so I'm just gonna sail for those at the moment. And I also see, oh, that's actually good. So I see another drop point over there that we haven't gotten. That might be our next destination. Let's try to go for it. I feel like we created a dolphin at this point. Once we got to the bigger water here and we just go forward. So this partially also went from being complete and utterly stupid and really useless to, I'm actually kind of digging this. This is kind of dope. And just like that, we made it to the first island here. Let's just beach our boat and go into our fast little thing here instead. Well, what do we have up there? So I see a cube squared thing there that we need. Well, that's kind of interesting. I also hear some bird chipping and I don't know where that is from, but hey, we got another one over here. Let's go grab that one as well. So that's a tail fin. Oh, that looks very useful. Just want to grab the one and just yeet myself down from here to make sure. Oh god, now it's happening again. I thought we were kind of over this since the last episode, where this thing just decided to all of a sudden just start throwing itself in all sorts of random directions, but apparently not. But hey, let's grab this tail fin. Now I kind of want to push this one ahead quickly again. Don't land on it. No. Just going to start by going over here and activating this salvage drone, because, well, I don't want to risk us going over there and then this thing goes all over the place and we lose it. So, yoink, just grab this and hand that in. And we unlocked ourselves a tail fin. That actually looks pretty dope. Then we just got to get up there to that bit up there, and I have no idea what that is. So, let's just see. We have this awkward kind of jump thingy here. I'm just going to go for it. Okay, that worked. Electromagnet. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds useful, so let's go get it. Ah, there we are. Beautiful. All right, electromagnet. Let's go and see what that is. So electromagnet attracts metal blocks, only attracts when active. So let's see, the electromagnet takes up 1 point. And I actually quite like it if we just mount it there. Now I'm unsure if by metals they mean all of the salvageable objects that we need to collect, but I'm kind of hoping this is the magnet that I mentioned in the previous episode that we had to find. So I'm honestly feeling kind of lucky right now that we just got it. Now let's put this to the test. We have another power core right here. So if I now turn on the, oh my god, that is gonna be useful. Please don't break. Or, you know, just break. It's fine. So this thing is very, very useful. We're just gonna go ahead and get another power core here. There we go. And we have one unused power core at the moment, but that's fine. Now, you know what's even more cool? What that is, if I now drive into the water and I grab our boat here, then we can go ahead and build on that. And I can just go ahead and mount this electromagnet on our boat here. And now once I've done so, oh, this is another power core. There we are. We can now suck this power core onto our right. And we can bring it over here. My god, this thing is so useful. We just have to make sure that we get on land here. And I'll transform into this. And I'll suck this one up again before we drop it into the water. And what you know, I think we just got yet another power core. Which also means that we have quite a lot of engines now. And that is kind of dope. Barely even dared to believe it, but we actually just managed to empty this island already. What we should do now is go for this one over here. Do have one core, so let's go see if we can find that one. So... oh god, that's the water. It should be here somewhere, but I'm not really sure. Oh, it's in a hole over here. Well, that's very, not very convenient. A diving bell. I do not know what we need that for, but it sounds very interesting. In with that one. And I'm thinking it's something we can use to dive with, but are we ready to create a submarine already? You know what, it just so happens to think that we are. So I have absolutely no idea what we need in order to make this work, but I'm just gonna go ahead and work off of my assumption here. So these are supposed to bring us up and down into the water, because I don't think we can use the pontoons in this, because that is more than likely just gonna make us float and not really dive. So then I want to use these. We have to make sure that they're turned the right way around. And if we just copy that one to over there, and then we load the submarine out here. So then it's kind of like fulfilling its purpose of being a submarine, but it's not really very good at being a submarine. I feel like that's the best way to put this. Now, what I'm thinking though is that if we can use the tail fin to control our direction. And since this looked to be quite heavy at the front, then if we just grab one single pontoon here and see if that helps us at all. I love it how we just accidentally actually created something that just to some extent actually works. So while this is not perfect, and well, if you just for a short second ignore the fact that this is turning upside down, well then this is a submarine right now. A submarine that only has one direction, but I mean that's a starter. Right, so there are a few good things to take from this. Yes, we build a functioning submarine. No, it's not working as it's supposed to, but we're gonna get there in time. I'm gonna switch to my boat for now because I feel more safe riding that thing. And I know I shouldn't, but yeah, it's just the way it is. At least I took my time to fix the controls. So we got that going for us now, which is nice. So we made it on back to land and we can now switch to a fast surveillance vehicle here. I just actually had an idea. And it's not so much an idea, I just know that we're floating a lot of energy points right now that we could be using on more engines. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be reasonable about that and stop floating energy points. We're now back at full capacity when it comes to engines. So we have 4 engines on here at the moment, making it just a little bit quicker. Oh! That was almost the jump that we needed, but not quite. Now that we're here, we might as well just grab these coins just lying around here waiting for us. See a shiny coal up there. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Just save this. We can... Yeah, easy save. I was not worried there for 1 second. Still, let's just try to remember not to speed over an edge if we cannot see what's on the other side of that edge. I think I just found the path that we can use to get up here. Well, yes, I did. Beautiful. All right, so we can see the drone over here, and I'm kind of hoping that we have some stuff that we can salvage close to us here. If we get the drone here, then we have a couple of stuff that we can salvage in front of us over here somewhere. If we just start by going to this, there we are, and then I see the 2 bits over here, but they're kind of both on very, very annoying spots that I have no idea how to get to. But at the same time, let's just explore for a bit and see what we can find here, because after all, we haven't been here before. before, so it's always nice to just see what we're dealing with before we start drawing any conclusions. Oh god, that is a big jump. And that is us dead. So it did take quite some time, but then I found another drone right here that we can just claim, and then we have... What is this? Oh, another power core. Honestly, I don't know what to use my energy points at right about now, so I don't know what I need all of these power cores for, but I guess we can always just continue adding more engines and be quicker, because then I can just spend even more time not doing anything, but at least I'm doing it while I'm very fast. A tank cannon. I also feel like the thing is just way too heavy for me to drag it, and you know what, with the discovery of all of these huge chunks, I'm kind of thinking that we might want to soon start constructing something just a little bit bigger. We have a monster truck here. I just slowly started picking this thing apart because, well, why not? And I'm tempted to just try to do something here. So if we start out, what I'm then thinking is that what if we made some sort of a lifting mechanism here? Because if this lifting mechanism can help us carry some of these bigger ones without scraping the ground, well then, but that would be rather useful. And just in an effort here to try to be somewhat efficient when it comes to the aerodynamics, well then I'm gonna use these slanted pieces here for the crane bit, because hopefully that's gonna give us just a little less issues with our lifting. So now if we then... So the crane is done. The crane is looking beautiful. We need the crane in order to push this. I'm hoping that we have enough power now. So I added all of the engines that I could. I added a total of 6 wheels here just to give it a bigger wheelbase, and hopefully that's gonna be enough to just somewhat push this thing to where it needs to go. And would you look at that? We're actually moving. We're not moving very fast, but we're moving. Oh my god, this is so cool. I really have to remember to actually save this thing though, because I don't think we saved it, so we are in a bit of trouble in case we cannot download this again. It is at least about 1,000,000 times better than the build that we had before, so I'm kind of happy about that. And we're so close to being there. Alright, we now got a tank cannon, so I'm assuming that that thing can shoot. I don't really know why we need to shoot, but I guess we do. What I'm also hoping is that this thing is going to be better at going up and down steep slopes, so I'm just going to send myself flying out of here. And to be honest, we actually made it out of that pretty nicely. Now I want to see if we can just climb this wall here. I don't know if it's really all that good for it, but let's give it a shot. You know what, never mind. Now something tells me that we have to get onto that bridge, and I have no idea why, because there's lava there. So I came up with this plan, and I'm not sure if it's a very good plan, but I'm gonna go for it regardless. So here goes nothing. I want to see if we can just wall ride up this. Oh god, we're actually doing pretty good. We're actually doing pretty good. We're not doing very good. We're falling down into the lava, and I don't think we're supposed to be here. So is this lava dangerous to us, or is it not dangerous to us? I'm gonna take that it's dangerous to us, judging by the fact that we just died. I'm gonna use all of the speed that I can get, and I'm just gonna full on send it here. Don't go into that thing. We swerved way too much before. Oh my god, are we actually gonna make it now? No, we're not. So I just made it back to the drone that we had before, and I'm actually thinking that I might see a path here somewhere. I'm just not really too sure how to go to it. So I'm gonna go here first of all. And then we're just gonna go for a tactical break. Just until we see what's below us. So I think... Oh god, no. No. Wait, this might be good. Stop. Stop. No. Okay. Stay. Can we repair here? Yes, we can. Can we keep on driving? Oh my god, yes we can. This is actually just what we needed. Because now we're here, and then we just don't have to suffocate in lava and die a painful death. And then now that we get to here, well then I realized that we can't really get up there. Because I don't know what I just did, if that's considered cheating, but I honestly don't care. Let's go. With a game that requires us to think this much outside of the box, you know what? I'm not gonna think that anything in this game can be considered cheating, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. Oh my god, don't tell me you want us to go pick something up there. How do they ever imagine us to go get that? How do they ever imagine us to go get any of this? I see a box over there. I actually think we can recover that one. At least hopefully. So at least I'm just praying that we have something good here. A hover block. Okay, so now that is rather interesting. The real question is if I can drive while I have this thing attached to me, or if I will need to whip out the crane. I just need that thing to go over here. Then we're gonna lower this. I'm gonna magnet and I'm gonna lift it, and this is actually working. Now, as much as I like this thing and its wide wheelbase, I also really hate it because I'm not sure if we're gonna be too wide to get through here. I'm so excited for this. This crane is so good. All right, so we just about made it there. We need a huge counterweight on this thing because it is just... Oh God, don't break. No, 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 no. This thing is so heavy at the front whenever we carry stuff. But there we are. We got ourselves a hover block. Now, I do not really know what to do with that thing, but I guess we'll learn soon enough. Now, the reason that we wanted to go here was to see what kind of things were lying around here. Oh, I see another square block. Oh God. This thing just has 0 grip. I don't know what I did wrong with this, but it literally just never grips to anything. Let's see what we got over here. I'm thinking we can actually just push that. Maybe. A wedge corner 4x... Oh, well, that looks like a nice piece. I do, however, not really want to risk anything. Oh, I think I'm breaking... No, 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 no. Okay. Maybe I can control this. I don't think I'm in control right now, but I'm just going to pretend that I am. I can save this. I saved it. And I totally meant to do that. Perfect. And let's just get that wedge piece in there. Imagine the amount of progress we could have been made if we just had the slightest idea what we were doing when we started this. But at least slowly we're somewhat just getting a feel of what can be done and what cannot be done. So I'm quite positive that we ended up choosing to go for the campaign here, Stranded in Space. It's really, really dope. But I'm also now hitting a stage where I feel like it's getting increasingly harder to find these different salvages. We should have something over here, but I'm not really sure exactly where. Let's just try going over this bit of road. Oh, and it's right there. So it is a very, very smooth wedge pot, and with that wedge pot I'm just gonna try something here. Oh God, that's a big drop. Right, so then we only have one chunk of land that we have to get down as well, and I'm just gonna go for the same strategy here again. Right, and just lean on this and brake, and perfect. Stuck that landing like a champ, and then we only have this little ramp here that we need to get down as well. Well, that shouldn't be any issues. Please don't roll away now. No, 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 no. Stop rolling, stop rolling, stop rolling. Ah, got you now. Then, if we go too fast here, we really have to make sure that we just... Dang it, no. Okay, then. And it's now while we're going up this final little bit of land here that I remember that we now have a magnet, so I don't even know why I'm pushing it. Let's just say we're adding that to the challenge. We made it to a place where we don't have to worry too much about lava and the like as we drive around here. This is called the dry high, so I suppose that we can just push pretty much all of these down there. Metal crate dispenser. I do not know what a metal crate dispenser is, but it sounds rather interesting. I just want to see what happens when we push this down there. So it definitely rolls. Is it gonna stop down there though? It looks like it will. Then in theory we should be able to just push all of these down, and once we've done that we can go return them one by one. Right, and what are you? A go-kart wheel, so that is an even smaller wheel. This thing also looks very, very heavy and very, very round, and it actually worries me a bit that it looks a bit round because, well, if it is, then it also rolls rather easy. Oh God, what the hell is happening now? I do not know what's going on, but it's actually working out quite well, because I think we just need to get this down here, really. Oh God, okay, here we go. Right, so now we're here. We have anywhere that we can return this. Well, the bad news is that we're not up there anymore. I really didn't think this through. Well, at least we can turn in this metal crate dispenser here. I have no idea what it is, so I'm just gonna do that and see what this thing can do. There we are. So that thing is now unlocked. Let's see. Where is it? There. A block that dispenses metal crates. Well, okay. So I have no idea why we need this, but... You know, I'm kind of just going to keep it on here because I like the fact that we can shoot metal crates. Right now, though, I'm really only worried about seeing if we can get up here again somehow. So we're actually climbing this hill right here. I think we actually just did it. Now we just... No. No. Stop rolling. Okay, just... Yep. That's fine. So I think I found the next core. It's right over here, but we also kind of have to make a jump over there in order to get to it, so... I'm just gonna try this. Oh God, stop. Oh, and here's the cylinder. Nice. So if we just reverse to that, turn on our magnet, just hook our magnet onto this, and then we can stop here. This has just made my life so much easier, but I'm all in all just also very happy that we got the electromagnet, because that thing really, really helps us out a bunch. Ouch, that's a tree. So let's go just smack this cylinder down as well. And as we make it over here, we can just let go of our magnet and hopefully not fall down. Please just reverse. Wonder if we at some point can hit the drone directly and the thing is just gonna get sucked up. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we have made pretty good progress. We got a new movement pod, which is called the hover pad. So we probably need to just examine what that thing is all about. But let's do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have fun until next time. Bye bye.